So once in a blue moon, I get free time for myself. And despite having mountain of quests to finish in my gacha games, due to sheer laziness, I had absolutely nothing to do. Then, while playing Umamusume, I suddenly got the urge to build something related to it. So my first idea was a CM helper, and the concept was simple. Feed it screenshots and data, let AI analyze which kills and stats give you the higher win rate. Something like 69% of Umusume's won because they had Swing and Maestro on a sprint track. So I started with the web app. You paste screenshots of your Umamusume skills, your opponent's skills, manually input the placements after every run, collect data for a week, then the AI tells you what's working. Sounds good, right? I started building it, and then I procrastinated. Okay, hear me out. I started asking myself, would anyone actually use this? Because low key, screenshotting every single Umamusume and manually inputting placements after every run is genuinely painful. Like, I'd probably quit using my own app after a day or two. So I ditched it. I still wanted to build something Umamusume related though, with AI because, it's the thing nowadays. But I also didn't want anything to do with UI because that is literally my day job. Yes, I'm employed, and I am somewhat sick of looking at buttons and input fields on my days off. So what can you build that involves Umamusume, AI, and zero UI? A Discord bot. Now look, my motivation at this point was, let's say, questionable. But I committed. Whatever happens, I was going to finish this thing. I already knew what I wanted the bot to do. That is to give information about Umamusumes and support cards. And you know who's the perfect character to deliver information?
アグネス・タキヨンだ。完成したばかりの需要競争ドリンクがあるんだけどね。漢方をベースにアイルベーダの理論を取り入れて P をパーすることでポーがペース。いらないです。
Actually, Agnes Digital could also work.
何ですか？誰？
Because she's a simp, and typically us simps have the tendency to know way more than necessary about the ones we simp for. Let me know in the comments if you want it named Agnes Digital instead. But for now, Agnes Tachyon it is. So I started coding, got the bot online first, easy, the usual stuff. Discord dev portal, client ID, client secret, copy paste, and you know the drill. Then I was about to go to the boring route, slash commands, like slash info almond eye. But I stopped myself because I don't want this to feel like a something. I want it to feel like someone. Like I'm actually talking to an Umamusume. So instead, the bot responds when you mention it in chat. Like, hey Agnes Tachyon, can you give me details on Albondai? Listening for that is actually simple. Just watch for the message create event, check if the bot got mentioned, make sure it's not another bot that did the mentioning, done. Now for the AI. I started free because of course I did. Installed Olama, pulled one of their models, dockerized everything, wrote a compose file, added Olama as a service alongside my app, Docker compose up, beautiful. But before any of that, I needed to set up the most important thing, the bot's personality. Because I wanted to actually sound like Agnes Tachyon. So I asked Gemini for a system prompt to make that happen. And yes, I used AI to set up my AI. I had zero idea with what I was doing with prompt engineering. I'm not going to pretend otherwise. Gemini and I had a lot of back and forth on this one, but I eventually got it working. And then I tested the whole thing and
One eternity later.
it took forever to respond. This is what I get for doing it free. I'm running it on my own machine using Podman with probably default settings, and I don't think it's actually using my hardware properly. The response time was just no, too slow. So I ditched Olama and switched to Gemini API. First time I've actually ever paid for AI tokens. Painful. And after factoring everything over, here's what I got. Yeah, that felt good. Now, it sounds deceptively simple. Just integrate AI. But I did have to learn how to make it actually specialized in Umamusume. There's a property called tools where you pass a bunch of context and structured data so the AI knows what it's working with. I'm oversimplifying it, but there was actual work involved. Right now, Agnes Digital can pull up details on Umamusume and support cards, but I'm planning to add more tools to make her more useful over time. And look, if enough of you want me to actually deploy this bot so you can use it, let me know in the comments because that would genuinely cost me money. If there's interest, I'm thinking of premium and premium. So drop a comment. It'll help me decide if it's worth it. And if you do deploy her, drop a comment on what tools you actually want. Like what would make Agnes Tachyon useful to you day to day? Race analysis, team building suggestions, just someone to talk to about your favorite horse girl. Let me know. I'm building this for you guys anyway, so might as well build what you actually want. And if you want the next video to go deeper on how the AI tools integration works, let me know that too. Alright, that's it. Later.